blessings involved, contracts. Welcome back, Pisces, to Pisces TV. This is a reading for your Empress, the Divine Feminine, in the situation. So as we indulge in our 11/11 Twin Flame Update readings, we had a word from the masculine, and so it is the Divine Feminine's time. Now, it could be male or female, the divine counterparts or whatever. So as we get started, check out the description box, a lot of information there. If you're interested in joining our membership section, the link to Patreon is there. Also check the community board for updates, alerts, and specials. As I'm changing the store, I'm changing the platform for my products. Etsy is still open if you want to take a look around. I am doing a pre-Black Friday sale. So you can just send me a link, send me a picture. And all of those instructions actually are on the community board. So go ahead, subscribe if you feel pulled to do so. I do appreciate your likes, shares, and comments. So keep that up as we get started with the reading. The masculine had 3 cards to come out. And so with the Empress here, which of course is like not a single woman, could be a wife, wifey material. This is the second time I've seen this come out for her. As well as the 6 of Wands, so we'll just take one more card. But like I said, it talks about the divine feminine counterpart. The Queen of Swords is coming back up with the 6 of Swords, so maybe a change for some of you guys that may have trust issues. Something about commitment, okay, with the divine feminine is important. And here we have more divine energy. So the 7 of Pentacles talks about the seeds that may have been planted, the stars aligning. The 6 of Wands talks about awareness, recognition, attention, notoriety, being the only one. So this talks about true love. I do feel like the stars are aligning. The Empress energy was a little bit different in what he or she had to say. Here is the truth. So in the Divine Masculine, we did talk about the truth, or a need to talk about the truth. Maybe it is the Empress that wants the truth, or is setting that healthy boundary with the Queen of Swords energy and what is going to be taken and what is not going to be allowed. So here we have the 2 of Swords, decision making, being at a crossroad. 3 Swords would talk about a block of some sort or healing from past pain. The Magician kind of coming up in a love reading talks about the one. So I feel like someone really wants the one, thinks that they have found the one. Someone may see you as the one, or see the Empress as the one. So we'll go ahead and get started with the reading as I look at the 7 of Pentacles. Time. Somebody is like really, I don't want to say worried, but they're wondering like when this thing comes together. Maybe even something about patience. The Hierophant talks about something that is being revealed. Again, something that you may be aware of, maybe coming into awareness of. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, oh, look. We have the Emperor here. 9 of Cups could be friendship for some of you, wish fulfillment for others, spending time with myself, something about contentment, or this coming together as the 10 of Cups. I don't know if you guys were dealing with third-party situations or if this is just significant to a spiritual union. Okay, I do like that. But the 9 of Cups talks about contentment, and the Ace of Cups is kind of like working on self. Some of you guys may have been doing that. And we'll go ahead and get started with her reading. Now, children could be involved for some of you guys, which is why friendship is important. Maybe not even dating, kind of just like I said, focusing on self. Here's the Hierophant. So the Empress is a giver, as is the Hierophant, but it's kind of different. The Hierophant's energy, the number 5. The Empress energy, the number 3. So where it talks about creation, this talks about change, maybe even detachment. It's in symbolism, in the books, in the lesson. This is like the teacher energy, banks, loans, institutions. But in your love reading, could again talk about your love life being affected by you guys' beliefs. Okay. Now in the center of the reading, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So coming out of outdated beliefs. Look at that with the Lion here, 6 of Cups, aligning, changing your frequency. Now look, the Emperor has this tree with the Sun and the Moon, and the 6 of Cups has the tree but with the deep roots. So I don't know if this is deep-rooted issues where it talks about tradition again, family, and alignment, love, age differences, whatever the case may be. But the Six of Cups generally says as you move forward on your path, things being revealed to you, whereas the lesson is in the being outside. So I feel like the key is the way in. The Five of Pentacles could be what it feels like on the outside or something like that. And so again, a change in beliefs. Someone's on the road to self-mastery. In the past, there's something about karma, justice, revenge, resentment, apologies, decisions, choices, weighing the scales where Libra may fall in your chart. I do like that energy though. It is also the energy of the Queen of Swords. So if you are dealing with Libra or if you're dealing with air energy, here's that Three of Cups and Ten of Pentacles that has come. So learning lessons, the Three of Cups talks about a celebration or a coming together of some sort. So if things do come together, it's like the Empress may even look to this Father of Pentacles energy as a more ideal partner away from the Emperor, who seem to be, not moving fast enough or seem to be kind of like intertwined in their own situations. Unexpected, something changes, separating from the shadow self. So if this isn't another person, this is a change within the Emperor, I feel, for some of you guys. Crowning her thoughts, will. We have balance, we have truth, receptivity, boundaries, giving and taking, chasing, victory. We have Scorpio here. We also have a transformation, something hidden that changes in time once the blocks are removed and you're released from something. So I do like that. As I pick up all of the cards over here. Oh, well, maybe let's see what this is. Oh, okay. Decision hasn't been made yet. Swords are down though. So it's like somebody's not talking, maybe talking. A choice, a decision, unable to make a decision, can't make a choice because it's like, I'm thinking about me. I'm not where I want to be, or I have to get my finances together. Something about the belief system. So, a lot of you guys are into occult, knowledge, metaphysics, quantum physics, and some are Catholic, Christian, Muslim, all kind of things. So it could also be actual beliefs in this situation, as well as right and wrong, true and false, and some type of integrity. Others of you, this could be the legal system or something like that, but we continue to have this Ace of Swords here. Now, moving forward in the future from our divine feminine energy, we got the Ace of Pentacles, the lesson, the document, the deed, the commitment, the paperwork, the Ten of Wands, kind of being wrapped into too many things, busy, overworking, feeling burdened, maybe laying the burdens down. See, look, it's like I'm tired of this. The Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, entanglement and pressure, and a need to rest to recover from something. So I don't know if you're a queen of, your Empress is healing from something else or healing from you guys' situation, but in the near future, there could be a document of some sort, a legal document, spiritual document, some type of decree that you're being released from and let go of. And I feel like right now you're kind of like in the in-between phases of a situation, looking to be released from karma. So maybe it is waiting on the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, or whoever to kind of be released from a situation. Or this could be you needing to be released from this situation. We have the Eight of Pentacles, could be work. There's the Nine of Pentacles, which does talk about release, some sort of independence, right? The Eight of Pentacles with the Justice card could be someone working. Ooh, I don't know if somebody is doing something illegal or did something illegal, may be in separation due to something that was, got them caught up. I have Capricorn here, maybe not disciplined, okay? The Five of Swords is like cutting this earthworm, but the earthworm heals itself. Look how many times it's done that. So it could be talking about repetition, karmic situations, contracts, karma, okay? Now, in the environment, how your person sees you, and I could also be picking up on your energy, but I do see the Lovers here. I see the Two of Cups, and here's the Eight of Swords. So someone is trapped in a situation, I feel, Here is the Ten of Cups. Here's the Eight of Wands. So I feel this person knows how much you care about them. So much so that you're kind of stuck on it, almost like to religiously, and that could scare them if they're not ready for that, which is why the Empress is looking at the King of Pentacles, I feel, outside of the Emperor popping up. The Ten of Pentacles talks about what's ideal for me, finances. It could also be, you know, a person who's emotionally stable, mentally stable, financially stable. So they're looking at like the whole, you know, ordeal when it comes to marriages and relationships, not just like a soulmate kind of energy. Here's Pisces though, with the Hangman. We have strength. Someone could have been trying to control the situation. We also have the Fool card with the Wheel of Fortune. So wanting a new beginning in time, but may even be feeling like the wheel isn't turning. So that's why I said some negative thoughts, kind of like feeling down and out. Something is coming though. So it's kind of like someone may have even be feeling like they're running out of options, but something is coming. There's a new option coming that kind of balances things out. Could even be from some past efforts. I don't know if some of you guys met this person at work, or if it's something you want to work out or work on. Outcome have 2 9s. So I do feel for the Empress, for her, because this came up in the Twin Flame reading. This is more about going into separation and being released from binding. So those of you, it's where you have like this connection to a person that you can never be with. And like the love is hard, you know, you miss them. You're not really happy. It's kind of like releasing yourself from that situation, because the Wheel of Fortune says like either this thing has run out of time, or it's kind of like ran its course, or it's not changing. And as I said, not changing, you got the 2 Pentacles here with the Empress. So it's kind of like staying busy. Now, we were talking about the 4 of Wands with the Emperor and the Empress. And so we do have a divine union here. Not sure if it's with the Empress or the Emperor, and where the King of Pentacles keeps coming from. So we'll sit those there. I will take clarifiers for you guys. So let's see. With this challenging aspect being the Hierophant and then the 8 of Pentacles. And like I said, the 8 of Pentacles could be cycles, and like what cycle you guys are currently on. Justice, marriage, legalities, technicalities. The Hierophant here, we have the Son of Horns. What else we got? Okay, I guess that don't matter. And the 6 of Cups. So a lot of water there, where someone may believe in romance and love at first sight and all those kind of things. I feel like if that's a challenging aspect where we talk about the beliefs, someone else doesn't. Someone else is like more sexually based, attraction based, and kind of like let this situation go, possibly because we have one individual that, like I said, is into the emotions more so, and the other is into attraction. Okay. But still watches you from a distance. That's crazy. Now with the 5 of Pentacles, here's the potential. So instead of feeling down and out in the situation, maybe it would help to kind of see the potential of the situation. And for others of you, I know sometimes when we pay too much attention to the potential, we miss out on what someone is actually showing us. So that may be important for some of you. The Justice card, we have the Star here, which talks about hopes, wishes, and dreams. So it talks about admiration. I do feel like you may have put this person before yourself, which is why the Ace of Cups is here, for you to kind of like love yourself more. So when I said someone could be watching, here is the Page of Swords. Maybe not making a decision, but it does talk about possibly communication. They haven't chose to do that yet, kind of still thinking about it. And we did say that with the Emperor's energy too. It also talks about some immature communication if you guys don't talk well with each other, or you, if there are any, check your moon sign, because I know like Aquarius moon and some other moon signs don't really like a lot of questions, you know, like a lot of freedom. And so for someone who's kind of like close-knit, romantic, I don't want to trigger anyone and say clingy or something. That person may not like that, but someone does have a lot of questions. How to remove blocks. Maybe some of you are blocked. You blocked the person, they blocked you, or something like that. And even looking at you through other accounts. That's kind of crazy. And as I say that, here's the Justice card. So it's like, I think that's who's doing that. But the Justice card and the Ace of Pentacles keeps coming up. And then here we have the Wheel of Fortune, but this time upright. Some of you guys, there may be changes as soon as Thanksgiving. Others of you, this is like repetition. Or it also talks about looking forward to the future. Maybe some of you will be looking forward to this Four of Wands over here. Either there's an ending and completing a cycle, or maybe this thing comes together. But with Lady Luck, you know, it just all depends. When you roll the dice, it's kind of like a gamble of some sort, but somebody's trying to get lucky. I think it's my water sign. And then we have the Magician. So didn't I talk about the Empress and her relationship with the Magician? Someone that they thought was the one, coming up under the Star card, where it talks about admiration, hopes, wishes, dreams, or even that Aquarius moon that we talked about. I don't like a lot of questions. And boom, here we are, working toward getting to this Four of Wands. It talks about optimism. And here it is, the Father of Roots. Maybe because the Emperor is just, see, look, here it is. It's kind of like someone chooses another route. And I don't know why. Maybe we have to do a separate reading to see, because the Emperor was doing something and had the High Priestess. There could be other people involved, not sure. And then the Empress is like, with this Father of Roots energy, never really coming together with the Emperor unless I'm talking about why they're in separation or something like that. So others of you where this is a couple of some sort, it just talks about learning from the past and coming together and engaging, possibly even having children or something like that. But it still has this trust factor, or the decision making and being more observant of the choices made in the future, to kind of like weigh the scale and balance it out with feelings and intelligence, because we got the Sword and we got the Cups, and making sure that one scale or one cup isn't too far down. So it does take this balance, and the balancing act comes from communication or thought with the Sword right here. Okay, so that's crazy though, feeling trapped in a situation. Someone could still be trapped in a situation dealing with a karmic situation. We got the Two of Swords here, which talks about blocks, choices. And then look at here, where it talks about choices and decisions and not knowing what decision to make, because the Seven of Cups talks about a little bit of illusion. I do see the Three of Swords, and here's the High Priestess again. So is it like a spiritual connection, or spirituality is what keeps you guys apart? With the Three of Pentacles, I'm sorry, not three. With the Ten of Pentacles, oh, look, 10 Pentacles, where it talks about wealth. Okay, it does talk about tradition, like you guys were supposed to be together. But the Six of Swords talks about moving away from chaos. So it's kind of like maybe someone even wanted to get away from this connection because it seems too much like the past. And if somebody's trying to outgrow their past or change or something like that, maybe you know them from the past and it's like, I just rather have something new, but they're still struggling with that. I want something new. I don't want things from my past, but still struggling with thinking about you and stuff like that. When it talks about what may need to change, your beliefs, and if not your beliefs, it's kind of like what you believe in, what this person believes in. So like if somebody believes in polygamy and someone believes in monogamy, or whatever the case may be, the Hierophant is still the energy that I feel comes up in unions and spirituality, because that's like the priest that brings you guys together at the altar and ordains a situation, right? We have the Magician here again, and we have the Eight of Cups, but that's like the runaway kind of bride energy. And here someone else is kind of like waiting in the wind, almost becoming crazy and obsessive about the situation. I'm guessing it may be the water sign, because the Father of Cups is here, who has to learn contentment to get over the fears, addiction, obsession, and control, and may have even dealt with a series of lovers that weren't too committed, dealing with karmics from the past. And as I say that this is so crazy. Here is the Lovers. I feel like here goes that frustration or false person. And so some of you coming here may even be wrong about who your twin flame is, because it talks about judgment and discernment. And it's like either I have to wrap up these cycles with the karmic, I have to deal with my anger issues or controlling issues, or it talks about the judgment of how you see things and how you perceive things, or some type of finality of some sort. Now, I did say I was going to talk about the Empress. This Nine of Pentacles talks about accomplishment, where I'm being released from karma, and this is my independence. I'm single. So I do feel like some Emperor and Empress relationships are going to separate. And it's like the Empress and the Emperor may get with the King and the Queens of Pentacles here. And for some of you, single woman, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, which talks about self. For others of you, reconciliation, temperance with the Four of Wands. So it could go either way. And you see it right there. We're going to do a pick a card. And if you're interested, like I said, in any of the twin flame readings, a love reading, a personal reading, removing blocks or getting yourself out of this karma, because it's like if you don't want to get to the Emperor or the Empress, then maybe you can attract this King or Queen of Pentacles here. For group 1, there's your card. Group 2, there's your card. And group 3, there's your card. Here is the Hermit for the collective, and here's that Three of Pentacles. Now, didn't I say the Hierophant is in this Three of Pentacle energy where there's belief systems, there's matrimony, there's some type of place or meetup or something that, you know, they do together. And this is kind of like out of habit, out of religion, out of beliefs. Could even talk about family. Here's Venus and Capricorn. So for some of you guys, you can look up what a Venus and Capricorn person is like. And then here we have Virgo, Mercury. So where we talked about communication, taking action, working together, separation, self-time, slow motion, things like that may be a factor. For group 1, you guys got the Six of Pentacles. So Mercury and Taurus. The Six of Pentacles talks about balance and equal give and take. Okay, that balance right there. Group 2, you got the Tower, which if not a separation, it definitely talks about something unexpected and unknown. Okay, or if you deal with, you know, outbursts, anger, or strong sexual connections, the Tower could talk about a plethora of feelings. Okay, the Four of Pentacles, group 3. Kind of holding on tightly. This is the Empress energy of needing to be in control. And so that's all I got there. I'm not going to throw my neck out on the ring and say that you have the control issue. Don't know if your person has the control issue or control is a factor where we're holding on to tightly. And it also talks about the direction that these things, the direction, because I think about north, south, east, west, and all that. The direction where things could go, and someone's like in the center not moving in either direction or whatever, but that's what I got. So until next time, guys, namaste.